Let's move ahead to predictions. A lot of determinants, as I stated earlier, man. A lot of determining games to from playoff seeding to are you making the playoffs? We start with my bad. Top of the we have put in Michael Penix Jr. Good job. We were a little late. A little late. Should have put him in way before. Kirk Cousins. Not really too much to say. Uh, Interception machine. He did what he usually does in the playoffs. He just started that way early. Don't know what it was, but like I said, we got Michael Penix. And I wish we would have put him in earlier so that he had more reps. He's showing a lot of promise, man. I promise you, I'm not just saying that as a Birds fan. If you don't watch the Falcons, man, watch a couple of snaps from the man. You'll be able to see, okay, he's got it, but it's a lot of man. If he would have just had a few more reps with London, or if he would have had a few more reps with Mooney, Bijan, you know, but it's crazy. We played the Panthers. I do have us beating the Panthers, but I'll be honest. That's always one of those sneaky games for us, and we are the Falcons, and we do Falcon. No, we need this win. Um, we're counting on the Bucks as well. Later the game, the Bucks and the Saints is the Bucks, and that's what we need to even make the playoffs. But at this point, it's I look at it and I'm like, well, we're gonna be the fourth spot if we do win and the Bucks do lose, which I'm thinking is highly unlikely. But let's just say that does happen. We're playing the fifth seed. Now, who's the fifth seed? You ask. I'm glad you asked. Big time game tomorrow night. You got the Vikings at the Lions. Um, and that is the determiner. They have the same record, but whoever wins that is the number one seed. Whoever loses that is the number 5 seed. So the Birds will be taking on either the Vikings or the Lions. And either way, I mean, Lions are depleted defensively. I mean, that would give us a better chance. The Vikings, I got to give it up to real, man. Sam Darnold, am I saying he's a world beater? No, but he's an above average quarterback for sure, and he's elevated above that because he has Justin Jefferson and that monster Jordan Addison as well, along with that running game. And that defense ain't no slouch at all. They real, and when we did play them, they put it on us. So, do I mean, to make the playoffs, what are we gonna do? So do I even want us to make the playoffs? And I know that sounds crazy as being a fan, but I'm a realistic fan, man. What is it going to do? Like we made the playoffs to say, oh, we made the playoffs and we lost. I mean, I guess with Michael Penix, it'll be like, well, in his first year. But that's really the only benefit. We in the middle of the pack in the draft as usual. Yeah. Yeah, I got us beating the Panthers. But I mean, like I say, we're also counting on the Bucks to lose to the Saints, and yeah. Next game up, we have AFC South matchup: Texans at the Titans. They're in Nashville, Tennessee, hometown. Uh, born town, I should say. I'm taking the Texans. I don't know if they're sitting anybody. It's not really. They've already sealed up the AFC South. They are good to go there. Um, the Colts have been eliminated, so they're good to go. Sealed up in that fourth spot in the AFC. So yeah, interesting. But I'm gonna take the Texans with the Titans. I mean, we have Will Levis and Mason Rudolph backing up. So yeah, Texans. Like I was talking about earlier, Saints at the Bucks. Saints at the Bucks. Spencer Rattler has been there. Derek Carr's been injured. Even when he was on the field, nothing. Chris Olave has been injured for weeks. Alvin Kamara's out. And the Bucks are going up with health. Lucky Irvin, the rookie, doing some work there. He's yeah, Mike Evans back. Um, and I gotta admit it, man, Baker's been doing some work. Makes me wonder if the Browns are like, man, maybe we should have been cool and waited. Um, another couple of years because Baker, it's a rival, man. But yeah, I give props what they do, man. Baker been putting on the show, man. It's this whole year for the Bucks, man. Even with the injuries, and to even get them to the top of the NFC South, even though we definitely gave them a big boost. I'm talking about a big boost up that mountain. He held it down even with the injuries. He's been missing Chris Godwin since around week 5, 6, something like that. And it still kept trucking. So yeah, ain't said the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks. I mean, that's the biggest point spread as well. About 2 touchdowns, 14. Um, so yeah, I hate that. And you see, I was just talking to you. I'm like, well, I don't want to make it. I don't for the fact that I don't know what we really gonna do, but I do as a fan. I mean, it's a tough road. It's a tough road, tough decision. Hope to lose. Yeah, even if it's things. We get in there, maybe we made the playoffs trophy. Maybe it can boost us up for next year. That's how I should be looking at it. That's how I should be looking at it. So Bills at the Patriots. Now, top of that, Josh Allen is on the street, most consecutive games played there, and he is going to take a snap. I'm sure hand it off, and he's going to be out of the game. Um, I guess that's cool. It is what it is. But with them not playing, and the Patriots 2 weeks ago gave him a nice little run there at their place before they took off on them. But they gave him a nice little run. Um, but yeah, I'm still gonna pick the Bills. Still gonna pick the Bills there. Lee Trubisky's the backup, so he can hold it down for a game. And it's against the Patriots at the moment. So Patriots struggling on the fringes with the coach already, first year Jared Mayo. So next game, Jaguars at the Colts. So yeah. I guess Jonathan Taylor was on the sideline last time. I don't know, man. This is trash on trash. Like Colts, they're at home. I'll say the Colts. Commanders at the Cowgirls. The Commanders at the Cowgirls. Definitely gonna have to say Commanders there. Cowgirls are depleted. CD Lamb is sad. They've already cut Ezekiel Elliott. Not that he was making too much of a difference anyway. Um, Matter of fact, Cowgirls might well just shut it down. Well, Cooper Rush. We already know Dak is out. So big question I've been hearing: should Mike McCarthy stay? Um, I mean, I don't know. He's getting a pass this year. He should. If you ask me that, I would say yes, he should get a pass. They have, suffered injuries, and D-Law been out a majority of the year. Michael Parsons was out there with a high ankle sprain for a little bit. Dak out, as I stated earlier. Um, Brayden Cook's been out a good part of the game, their second receiver. So Tavon Diggs out. I mean, they're missing some key players, so it will give him an out, but I don't know. Um, I don't know which direction the Cowgirls should go because they're losing, and I'm fine with it. So there you go. Really, yeah. Now, oh my goodness, chop it up, man. This is sensible. Giants at the Eagles. Giants at the Eagles. Yes, Eagles still. Jalen Hurts out still. I'm picking the Eagles. Now, The Giants have been playing better the past few weeks, yes. Um, but chopping it up because Saquon, they're resting a good amount of their starters. Saquon, we already know, you've heard it. 104 yards from getting the record, the NFL record. Um, man, the question is, would you play him if you were Coach Sirianni? And it's a hard one because what do I look like if I played him to get the record? He doesn't get it and he gets injured. Doesn't get it and he gets injured. And in the playoffs, in order for us to go where we need to go, we need Saquon in peak form. Now, I know he's 104 yards away, but this is a milestone right here. It would be some hard thinking, but I would have to give him two and a half quarters to do it. I would, man, because it's been 12 years since it was even close, I believe, where Adrian Peterson was the last. Or maybe, no, maybe not that long. Maybe Derrick Henry was the last one. Um, that was closest to the record, I should say. But 104 yards, man, that's. But I respect Sirianni for doing that, man. Everybody can get mad at him and all that type of stuff, but that's just like, hey, if he gets hurt, we done. We got to roll with him. And if we don't have him, we really got to roll in the playoffs. So gotta respect it, but I'm gonna still give it to the Eagles, even though the Giants have been playing much better. I'm gonna say Eagles at the crib as well. The Bears at the Packers. Sweet through Packers. Um, Caleb Williams is gonna be interesting to see who goes to the Bears next year, though, for sure. Ben Johnson, obviously, offensive coordinator for the Lions, big one. So definitely, definitely interesting. See who's gonna be on be with the Bears next year, for sure.